Alright, what's up guys? Got a collection update. Well, this will be April's collection update because like I said in the last video, I'm only going to be doing collection updates once a month now, so this will be April's. Got a lot of shit to show. It's going to be a long video. Before I get started, check out my Discogs store. I've been listing a lot of stuff on there, a lot of records. It's mainly records. Planning on listing more at some point. I just have to get the motivation and the time to go through my shelves and pull stuff out that I don't want anymore. But a lot of cool stuff I've listed, so it's definitely worth checking out. And of course, if you don't want to, we can deal outside of Discogs as well. If you don't have an account, I really don't care. I'd prefer to deal outside of Discogs, but, you know, that's just so I can avoid the fucking stupid seller fees. But anyways, like I said, we got a lot to show. It's mostly vinyl. Some tapes, a couple CDs, a lot of stuff I scratched off the want list over the past month or so, so I was very happy with that. So let's get started. Start with the CDs because I only got two, and these were two big fucking things on my want list for the longest time. Massive fucking Swedish black metal gems. So the first one we have Soren's first album. I don't speak Swedish, so I'm not going to try to pronounce that title. But yeah, so first CD press, I think it's on, Near Dark Productions. Very nice. Behind the disc there. I'm not sure if this has been reissued recently on CD. Can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, there's that. Overall, a pretty nice condition copy, so I was pleased. But yeah, great fucking stuff. If you haven't heard this, go check it out. I'm still trying to track down the first EP. Well, I have the shitty Digipack repress, but I'd like to either get a first CD or vinyl press, just because you guys know how much I love Digipacks. But yeah, definitely go check out Soren if you haven't. And the next step we have Thornium, Dominions of the Eclipse. This one especially is super, super fucking hard to find. I mean, this is one of those that it does not pop up very often. So this was originally put out on Necromantic Gallery Productions. This has gotten a CD repress not too long ago, I don't think, but they didn't use the original artwork. So, like I said, I mean, I know a lot of people shit on collectors that only go after first presses, but generally, first presses are better quality, just in terms of the overall presentation of the release. Usually, represses are usually just done as a cash grab, and they're just done very, half-assed. So, I think that's one of the main reasons why people prefer first presses. It's not because it's the rarest or the most valuable, it's just because it's usually better quality. That's not always the case, but most of the time, that is the case. So yeah, there's that. So with this band, you definitely have a lot of Satyricon influence, which I think this album came out in '95. So at that point, Dark Medieval Times and The Shadow Throne were already out. I think both those albums came out the same year, if I remember correctly. But I mean, I would say definitely this is very similar to, like, in terms of, like, the style, it's very similar to what you would hear on The Shadow Throne. So if you haven't heard this and you love early Satyricon, definitely go check this out. I mean, it doesn't have, like, the folky influence, but it's more of just like the kind of style of black metal, and like, the guitar tone and that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely give this a listen. This is fucking great. One of the best Swedish black metal albums, in my opinion. That's Thornium, Dominions of the Eclipse. All right. So now let's go to the tapes. This first one, this is Zastler with The Funeral of Being. Tape reissue on Dread Records. Comes on a clear red tape there. And you got booklet, just that. Pretty simple, nothing too special. So everybody's familiar with Zastler. You either like him or you don't. People that have been watching my channel for a while know that I used to be a pretty big Zastler fan back in the day. Not really so much anymore. It's just kind of one of those bands that I kind of grew out of. But I still really enjoy the early material. And The Funeral Being is one of the best, in my opinion. And I believe Miguel said he's going to do Nocturnal Poisoning next for a cassette reissue, so I'm looking forward to that because he always does a really good job with his tape releases. So yeah, and this is sold out. It sold out pretty fucking fast, so I'm glad I decided to grab a copy. Yep, Zastler, Funeral Being. Alright, so these next batch of tapes, I got these all from the same seller. I won't mention where or who, but I'm pretty fucking sure that these are all bootlegs. Just because all the tapes look pretty much the same. If they are bootlegs, they're very good quality, and I'm not really complaining, but at the same time, if you knew they were bootlegs and you're selling them, trying to pass them off as originals, you're a piece of shit. And I ordered them from some guy, I think he was in Germany or something, and I didn't feel like going back and forth with him, you know, challenging if they were bootlegs or actually originals, because then it's like, you gotta go through all of that, and then if he does want them back, then you gotta ship them back, and you gotta pay, you know, shipping's not fucking cheap. You know, to ship anything to Europe these days, it's not fucking cheap. So I didn't feel like going through all that. I was like, you know what? They're decent quality. I'm just going to take them as is, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's one of those things where sometimes it's better to just, you know, suck it up and just admit that, it is what it is, you know. All right, so first up, this is Aryan art. I think this is the second, either first or second full length. I can't remember. But yeah, pretty much all the tapes look like this. They're literally just fucking clear, except for a couple of them, which you'll see. And you can fucking hear our bird talking to himself. So there's a booklet, all that. So like I said, if this actually is a bootleg, it's pretty nice quality. Either that or he just swapped, or he just dubbed new tapes and threw out the old ones. I don't know. But anyways, it's good quality. I can't really complain. So there's that one. And then I also picked up this one as well. Third full length and my favorite. So this one was put out through Werewolf Promotion, and you can see how, you know, it has the label on it. But if you look at it, you can see that it still is like the same kind of clear tape as the other one. And then when we go to examine the booklet, like I said, the booklets on these do seem legit. It's just the tapes that are sketchy. So this one says I have copy 103 out of 500. But I mean, if anybody else has these on tape and we can compare them, I would appreciate it. Because it'd be nice to know if these are actually bootlegs or if it's just the tapes that are not the originals. I don't know. And luckily, I did not pay a whole lot for these. They're relatively cheap. So there's that, Aryan art. Next up we have Aryan Blood to Build an Empire. There you go again, got kind of the same clear tape situation going on there. Very basic J card. God, the fucking, the title track on this is so fucking good. Like, that song isn't on that compilation through Struggle to Victory. And it fucking, I don't understand why it never was. Such a fucking great song. What's funny about this album cover too is if you look at it, you can see the big man right there in the doorway. So, very, that's just funny. But yeah, Aryan Blood to Build an Empire. Then we got some more Aryan stuff to talk about. This is Aryan Triumph with Forging an Iron Will. So this is a compilation of both their releases. So this band only put out like, I think it was just 2 demos, or it was a demo and an EP. So this is a compilation of both. And this is a Slovakian band. And I have one viewer in particular that's always wanting me to feature Slovakian bands. So this is one of them. So there's that, put out through Werewolf Promotion. Copy 122 out of 500. And as you can see, it's just like the other one. It's got the label, but the clear tape looks exactly like the other ones. But yeah, very solid band though. I've been wanting this compilation for a while, so that's Aryan Triumph with Forging an Iron Will. Next up, we have the Evil and Moonblood split with Fuck Peace, We're at War. Pretty solid split. Again, you got that same fucking clear tape. So this split actually just I got repressed on tape not that long ago. I can't remember the label that did it. Excuse me. Might have been Hammer of Damnation. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me considering that's the label that Evil releases most of their shit through these days. But anyways, like I said, solid split. The Moonblood side definitely wins for me though. So there's that, nothing on the inside. So there's the Evil and Moonblood split with Fuck Peace, We're at War. And then the last tape, we have the Signorvolen Consummatum Est compilation. Again, same deal here. That clear tape. Because as soon as I opened the package and I saw the tapes themselves, the fact that it was clear like this was a major red flag for me. So there's a booklet, nothing on the inside there. So yeah, if anybody has any of these tapes and they want to, contact me and compare them, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm not looking to go back and ask for a refund and return them, but it would be nice to know, if I was ever to decide to sell one of these in the future, it would be nice to know if they were legit or not. So, yep. So there's that guy, and that's it for the tapes. So we're going to move on to the records, and I got a lot of fucking records to show. I think I have like 13 plus something else that's big, which you guys might already be able to guess what it is. I don't know what the hell he's bitching about out there. I tried getting him out of his cage earlier, and he didn't want to come out, so he's been a little asshole. So he needs to shut the fuck up. Alright. First record. This is Armageddon with Trumpets of Christian Holocaust. So this is the newest full-length, just came out this year. Put out through Christ Hunt Productions. I picked this up from Hasweg. Boy, I'll fucking tell you, it's just Black Vinyl. Hasweg has got to be, like, the fucking best, like, black metal, like underground black metal label slash distro. I mean, they always ship their shit super fast. It's always nicely packaged. Just cannot say enough good things about that label and distro. But anyways, so back to the album. If you are familiar with this band, this is status quo. I mean, these guys, they have a style. They've stuck with it over the years. You know, no compromise. It's just straight up, no bullshit. You know, black metal. So not really a whole lot else to say. They do cover Mayhem's Freezing Moon, which that was the only thing that I didn't like about this album. It's like, I'm so fucking tired of bands covering Mayhem. It's like, there are so many better black metal bands you can cover, but I don't know. It is what it is. Anyways, like I said, all around still solid fucking album. So yeah, definitely go grab it while you still can. I think it was limited to 500 copies. But yeah, great stuff. Armageddon with Trumpets of Christian Holocaust. Alright, next up we have a massive grail. Been after this one for fucking ever, and it's so nice to finally own this album. This is Aryan art with their latest full length from 2015, I believe. I used to know what that translated to, but I forgot. I think it's like harmony, struggle, or it's something like that. It's just 3 words. Yeah, put out through Darker Than Black. I've heard rumors that this is going to get repressed eventually, but that was also a couple years ago. And it still hasn't happened yet. Comes with an insert. Got lyrics, which... yeah, lyrics don't do me any good. And then, I can't remember. It was limited. It doesn't say on here how many copies it was limited to, but it says on here that my copy is number 20. It was a very strict limitation. I think it was only like a few hundred copies. And then all of the copies, I believe, were on white vinyl. So, very nice. I really like white vinyl. It's just, there's something about it. And then now watch, somebody's going to be like, you're racist, you only like white vinyl. It's like, no, I just like the way it looks. But yeah, I'm sure that I speak for a lot of people when I say that this is one of the best black metal albums ever. Like, it's that fucking good. If you haven't heard this, you are fucking majorly missing out. Cannot even begin to tell you. So, if for some reason you haven't heard it, go check it out. That's Aryan art. I don't remember if it's on YouTube or not. You know what? Actually, I think it is. Alright, next up, we have a 2021 release. This is Atesh with Demo 5. This was another record I picked up from Hasweg, but put out through Asrar. So I talked about Atesh a little bit. I think it was in the last update. Mentioned the whole Atesh and Vathana thing, so I'm not going to go into that again, because nobody wants to hear that. Comes with an insert. Got the guy behind the project there. And then it's just black vinyl. So this demo is really good. I mean, for what it's worth, whether you want to call it a Vathana ripoff or not, I mean, the music's good. The songwriting's good. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of bad I can say about this project. It's good stuff. Yeah. Raw, but it's not like too raw to the point where you can't fucking hear what's going on. So that's always nice. Yep. Tesh, Demo 5, good shit. Alright, next up, we got another Major Grail, scratched off the want list. This is Bill Skinner with Wotan Redivivus. Put out through Darker Than Black. This album is just so fucking good. So it comes with a few things here. Came with a sticker originally. Comes with a poster of the album art, which is nice. As I've said before, that's how you do a fucking poster. You don't do something stupid that literally makes no sense. Like, if you print it and you tell yourself, I wouldn't hang that up on my wall, what the fuck makes you think somebody else would? So yeah, got a printed inner sleeve, lyrics, that shit. I'm still hearing rumors of Bill Skinner represses later this year. I can neither confirm nor deny that, because at this point it's just rumors until it's actually fucking announced. Nor do we know what label is doing it, because I do not think for 100% fact that it's going to be Darker Than Black. But I don't know. You never know. But like I said, it may happen. Don't be stupid like me and buy first presses and spend all your money. Just wait. But anyways, Bill Skinner, Wotan Redivivus. Oh, the only one I'm missing now is Wotan's Volk, which I'll happily wait for the repress on that one, because that one is, yeah, that one's extremely difficult to find. Alright, next up we have a German band. So this one, I've kind of put off listening to this for a while. And then, people were always like, have you heard this? It's pretty much just Judas Iscariot worship. And I finally checked it out one day, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then Arcane Altar had got copies in stock. Well, actually, Arcane Altar was steadily getting copies in stock, but they were always selling out like that. So I was finally able to grab one the one time they got it in stock. Or one of the times they got it in stock. Jeez. Anyways, this is Cold Earth with Your Misery, My Triumph. So, as I said, this is a German band, and it is straight up, it literally is just straight up Judas Iscariot worship. I mean, they even do a Judas Iscariot cover. They do Spill the Blood of the Lamb. And it's just put out on Soul Records. So you got insert here, and this is basically just... Yeah, it even says up here, this album is a tribute to Judas Iscariot and the protagonists of the radical late 90s, early 2000s black metal movement. And it says down below here, fuck offs to Ascension Monuments Media and their subhuman junkie scum bootlegs. And the thing that's funny is that on the S in Ascension, they put a $sign. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, there's that. And it is on white vinyl. So this is the, I think this is the repress. It was limited to 287 copies. I got number 45. I think the first press was just on black vinyl. But yeah, this is a pretty solid album. To me, it's nothing special, but it is a pretty good album. In terms of the whole Judas Iscariot worship thing, it's definitely there, but I would have to say this is definitely much more atmospheric than Judas Iscariot. So I would say that's the major difference between this and Judas Iscariot. But anyways, definitely recommended for Judas Iscariot fans. feel like anybody that likes Judas Iscariot will enjoy this album. So, yep, that's Cold Earth with Your Misery, My Triumph. Alright. And next up, and I think that album came out last year. Next up, we have my personal favorite release of 2021 so far. This is Hell Ruin with War Upon Man. So, a while back, I showed a promo tape from this project, and I was just really impressed by how good it was. I mean, the riffs were good, the songs were good, and then out comes the first full length, put out through New Era Productions. Yeah, this is really, really fucking good. Just excellent fucking riffs. Great album overall. Got an insert, and then it's just black vinyl, so nothing really to show there. I feel like the only thing that would deter people from this would be the album cover, because the album cover is kind of not the greatest, but I mean, the fact that, I mean, album covers still kind of turn me off for the most part, but the fact that we're living in an era where you can literally go to a website and listen to, and, you know, generally everything is available to listen to before you buy it, but then you got people that are, we live in an era where people are still judging stuff by the album covers before they go and listen to it, is kind of sad. So, it is what it is. As people will just, you know, continue to dwell in their own ignorance. But anyways, this is a great fucking album. It's, I mean, for me to say that this is my favorite album so far this year, I mean, should say a lot, because, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but anyways, just go check this shit out if you haven't. It's really fucking good. You guys won't be disappointed. That's Hell Ruin with War Upon Man. Alright. Next up, we have a couple of records by the French Bad Boys. We have Peste Noire with Folk Fuck Foley, the second full length. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably thinking, God damn, you must have paid a lot for that. Well, I kind of did, and I kind of didn't, because I got this in a lot with a couple of other records. So what's interesting about this is that it comes with like this newspaper thing. I mean, it's very interesting. It's like a newspaper style kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, unfortunately, I can't read it because, well, actually, no. Wait, I forgot. They also have it in English on the back here. Yeah, they have in English and French. I think it's just an interview. I don't know. I haven't actually really had time to look at it, but yeah, it's interesting. You don't really see stuff like that ever. It, you know, as an extra with vinyl releases. And then just black vinyl. Yeah, somebody was telling me the other day, I can't remember who it was, that the guys in Peste Noire are getting really pissed off about their records being sold for as much as they are. So they're trying to get them reissued. But we'll see. And then there was somebody on eBay trying to sell like a big lot of Peste Noire stuff for like $7,000. I don't know if it ever sold or not. And it wasn't buy it now either. That was the starting bid price. But I mean, it was like, they had like, not everything, but they had like the main stuff. You know, like it was like all first press records and like CDs and stuff. It's like, Jesus Christ. But, alright, so let's move on. Anyways, that's Folk Fuck Foley, great album. I mean, you really can't go wrong with the first three Peste Noire albums. I mean, it's It's probably some of the best French black metal. Alright, and the other Peste Noire album I picked up recently was this one. La Chaise Diable. I don't know. But this is the, I think this is the second newest Peste Noire album. This is also the one that has that song that, that's on YouTube where Famine's like half-assed rapping. But if you can get past that, this album's actually really good for what it's worth. Yeah, so I got this from the same person I got the other Peste Noire record from. This comes with a bunch of shit too. Yeah, that's it. Comes with these fucking postcards. And then this one's actually like fucking signed on the back. Got a fucking patch. And then it comes with this single page booklet. Got the boys right there. And then it's on black vinyl. This vinyl reissue actually, this vinyl release came out not that long ago. Like, this album's been out for a few years now, but the vinyl release didn't come out until I think either last year or the year before. Something like that. So yeah, this definitely isn't Peste Noire's best. I mean, let's be honest, their worst album is definitely the newest one. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that album, but this album is still pretty fucking solid though, so check that out. Good old Peste Noire. Alright. Next up, we got a Finnish band. We have Selun Vihollinen with their EP from last year. I believe this came out last year. Front and back, put out through Darker Than Black. Really good EP. It's about 20 minutes. A little bit under that, I think. Comes with an insert. I picked this up from Hasweg as well. Comes on gold vinyl. All of the copies were gold vinyl. There was no black vinyl from what I could tell. Yeah, overall, it's a really fucking solid EP. I tried putting the record in from the backside. This is one of the reasons why I fucking hate when bands put... God damn. Fucking burping my ass off right now. When bands put, like, the logo and stuff on the back cover as opposed to the front, it's really fucking annoying. But anyways, solid EP, good stuff. I mean, this is basically just Selun Vihollinen doing what they do best. The new album is pretty good as well. I can't remember what label is supposed to be doing the vinyl release of that. The CD release is already out. I think they said it was one of the Hammer labels. One of the labels that has Hammer in it. Maybe it might have been Hammer Bund. I don't think it was Hammer of Damnation. Might have been Hammer Bund. I don't remember. Maybe Hammer of Hate. I don't fucking know. There's fucking so many of them. But anyways, definitely a good release. Alright, so the next couple of records are actually not black metal. This is not something that I show often, or it's not something that I show hardly at all. Got a couple of video game soundtracks. So this is the Silent Hill soundtrack. I mean, I love survival horror games. Survival horror is probably one of my favorite video game genres. I like survival horror games more than I like horror movies. I like horror movies, but survival, there's just something about like, because it's like it's the challenging aspect of it. The puzzles, you know, like limited resources. It's like it's not straightforward. It's like you actually have to, like, you know, think about what you're gonna do and whatnot. So, especially when you get the survival horror games where they don't give you weapons like Outlast, and you literally just have to run or hide. Those are the best, because it's just like, those are the scariest, because it's just like you have no way to defend yourself. So it's just like, you get caught, you're fucked. But anyways, Silent Hill is without a doubt the blueprint for survival horror games. I would say them, along with, you know, the original Resident Evil games. So, comes on white vinyl. I think LP2 is a different color. No, it's white as well. And I've always liked the soundtrack for the Silent Hill games. I always thought the score was really well done. And this is definitely something that I've been wanting for a while. And a local record store in my area was able to get copies in, and I had him hold a copy for me. So that's how I was able to get it. But other than that, I mean, I can't remember if might have been this one as well, but I think both this one and Silent Hill 2 are fucking expensive if you go on Discogs. But I mean, it's great shit though. If you like the Silent Hill games and you haven't heard this, definitely go check it out. It's really good. And then of course I picked up the soundtrack for Silent Hill 2, which is my personal favorite. Not just soundtrack, but I think Silent Hill 2 is just the best Silent Hill game in general. Front and back. This one especially is super fucking expensive. If you go on fucking Discogs and shit, it is not fucking cheap. So LP1 is on this kind of foggy, clear vinyl. And then, yeah, this is the one that had a different color on LP2. This, or LP2 is on like a red with black marble, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, this shit's really good, guys. Like, I would say even if you're not familiar with the games, I would say still go check this out, because I just, because of like the kind of style that the score is, I feel like this is something that a lot of black metal fans would like, which is probably the reason why I like it so much. But then again, as black metal fans, we are definitely drawn towards a lot of the darker kind of music styles. Because on these soundtracks, you get like a lot of ambient stuff, you know, nice, just kind of nice compositions. But not just ambient, you got instrumental stuff. It's very well put together. So, I was actually listening to this the other day while I was playing Silent Hill. Very nice. So yeah, check it out if you haven't. I mean, both these soundtracks, they're relatively long. I think probably a little over an hour for both of them. I don't know the exact run time, but it's something like that. Alright, so back to the black metal. We have a band from the US. This is Sturmgewehr with their first full length. So I think this is just a one-man project, and I think I know who the guy behind this band is, but I'm not gonna say who it is, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, you know, it's not supposed to be known, and I don't want to speculate and spread rumors. So yeah, put out through Hasweg, which is who I got this from. So this album came out, God, I think it was 2017 or 2016. Don't quote me on that, but I think I'm right. It's one of those 2 years. But it did not get a vinyl release until, I think, this year. Yeah, this either came out this year or last year. So, comes with an insert. You got lyrics. Okay, yeah, you got it on here. One of the guys does all the instruments. The other guy is vocals and lyrics. So, it's 2 guys. And this is on, like, kind of red. You got some, like, black in there. So, I guess it would be like a red-black marble kind of thing. I think there was also black vinyl as well. But I opted for the red one. So in terms of the music, it's pretty... oh, God, my nose is all fucked up. It's pretty, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of just straightforward NSBM. You know? Not really a whole lot that's special about it, but I'd say definitely enjoyable if you just kind of like your straightforward shit. So, yep. A lot of good riffs, all that good shit. So yeah. That's Sturmgewehr. Go check it out if you haven't. Good stuff. Alright, so this is the last standalone record I'm going to show, and then we're going to get to the main event after this. So, hands down, one of the best fucking releases from last year. Hands down, without a doubt. This is Emir with the debut self-titled full length. So, from what I understand, this project had been around for a while, or it started several years back, but I guess it was either put on hiatus or it just stopped altogether, and then I think it was just, you know, recently revived. I think this is the same guy behind By Baptism, I think. I could be totally fucking wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure I'm right there. But anyways, put out through Werewolf Records. So these were stuck in pre-order hell for fucking ever. I pre-ordered this shit, I think back in maybe October or something like that. It was, I'm pretty sure it was like late fall. And they were supposed to have them by December. It was like they were supposed to have them in December. And then they sent a message and they said that there was a delay or something, and they said that they were pushed off to the end of March. And I was like, holy fuck. Well, here we are, April, and I just got this in the mail, you know, earlier this week. So yeah, it definitely got pushed off longer than that. So yeah, talking about, it's probably like at least a 5-month wait or so. So yeah, obviously there was black vinyl, but I got the blue vinyl. And it comes with a booklet with lyrics, very nice. The whole kind of approach to the album cover and stuff is very like, it reminds me of Lunar Poetry. Not the music, just like the style of the album cover and like the coloring and stuff. But yeah, very, very, very good album. Hopefully this project continues and we get some more material, but for now this will do, because this is just so fucking good. I mean, Werewolf Records, they put out 2 of the best fucking albums. Well, actually, 3 of the best albums that came out last year. You got, the True Werewolf record, the Moon Citadel record, and then this one, I think were 3 of the best from last year. So, yeah, good shit. Just fucking Finnish black metal at its best. Rarely does Finnish black metal disappoint. So yeah, definitely go give that a listen if you haven't. It's really fucking good. Cannot stress that enough. Alright. Time to move on to the last thing of this video. And of course, we have the Windier Box Set. So, as you can see, it comes with this massive wooden box. I think this was very well done. It's very nice quality. My only gripe with it is that this thing doesn't really lock into place. It slides, and it's a little wobbly. But other than that, I mean, it just slides like that. It's pretty nifty. But anyways, it's all hand carved. Even the or engraved. I shouldn't say carved, engraved. But even the limitation number and everything is engraved in it, which is really cool. So the wooden box set was limited to 1184, which obviously everybody knows why. And I got number 976, so that's cool. Yeah, very fucking nice box. So now I'll go through and show the records. And these are all black vinyl, so I'm not going to pull the vinyl out. I'm just going to show. There's no inserts. There are posters. But we have the first one, or the first full length. Gatefold. I don't know how to pronounce that. Saknaldar. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this whole thing really took me by surprise. I was never expecting the Windier stuff to ever get a vinyl release of any kind. And now they are actually, this is put out through Season of Mist. Now Season of Mist is doing standalone releases for all of the Windier full lengths. So if you missed out on the box set, you'll still be able to get them, which there's so many fucking labels that do that. They do box sets, and then the demand is so fucking high when the box sets sell out, they decide to release, the standalone versions as well. So there's the poster. It's literally just the album art. So that's nice. There's that one. And then I think this is the second full length. I don't know. I get this one and the 1184 mixed up sometimes as to which one was the second and which one was the third. I think this one is probably my favorite. And I think this one is probably tied. This one and 1184 I think are tied for me as being my favorite Windier album. But yeah, I mean, just super nice quality. I mean, that's an amazing picture right there. Just very, very nice. And I'm glad Season of Mist didn't slap any fucking hype stickers on my shit. So yeah, there's the poster. So there's that one. And of course we have, which is generally considered as Windier's best full length, 1184, front and back, nice gatefold. Oh shit, I forgot that the inner sleeves are actually printed. You got lyrics and stuff. Oh well, I'm sure you can go on Discogs and see all the pictures and stuff if you really need to see all the inner sleeves. I'm trying to hurry this along because I'm already 50 minutes into this video. But yeah, poster. And then we have the last Windier full length Lickford. So for some reason, and I meant to ask somebody about this. So this one did not come with a poster. And I keep forgetting to ask, you know, I know people that have this, and I keep forgetting to ask if this one, if their copy came with a poster for a Lickford. So please let me know if you have this and if yours came with a poster or not, because mine didn't. So yeah, gatefold. Inner sleeves. I mean, yeah, the inner sleeves basically just have, you know, pictures that complement the album art, and then they just have lyrics. So it's nothing too crazy. So these, there was actually a delay on these box sets because of COVID, and so they sent these little keychains out with the box sets, which is kind of cool. I really like this. So that was neat. So yeah, very nice box set. I was telling some people, I was like, I'm really looking forward to seeing how much the Discogs flippers are going to try to sell these for, because it'll be very interesting. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. I know it was a long one, but it was that box set was really what made this one pretty fucking long. But yeah, so as I said at the beginning of the video, check out my Discogs store. I'm always adding new shit. If you think I got something priced too high, or if you're interested, or if you want to trade, all you gotta do is message me. I'm really easy to work with because I don't like dealing with complicated people. So yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. That's it, and I will see you in the next video.